What happens when fame, success, and controversy collide? For Yoo Yeon Seok, the beloved star of When the Phone Rings, the answer isn't as glamorous as his on-screen roles. Known for his charming smile and heartwarming performances, Yoo Yeon Seok has captured the hearts of millions. But behind the spotlight lies a story filled with secrets, struggles, and scandals that few know about. Did you realize that Yoo Yeon Seok's meteoric rise was not as smooth as it looks? From surviving industry stress to encountering shocking controversies, his route has been a far cry from normal. How many sacrifices has he made along the way in order to achieve being one of South Korea's most popular stars? And what dark secrets lay behind his smooth exterior? Yoo Yeon Seok did not always start out as the star we know now. Born in 1984 in Seoul, South Korea, Yoo Yeon Seok came from a humble background. He was introverted and shy as a child, always lost in his own world. Unlike the boastful characters he portrays, young Yoo Yeon Seok is unclear about his position in the world. His passion for acting started early. He would spend hours watching movies, mesmerized at how actors could transform into entirely different individuals on the screen. However, acting was not viewed as a real job back home. Similar to many conservative Korean families, his parents yearned for him to get a secure job. They urged him to study hard and strive for a secure future. But Yoo Yeon Seok had a dream, and he wasn't about to give it up. Despite his family's objections, he chose to pursue his dream. He joined the theater program at Sejong University, determined to become an actor. But the harsh reality of the entertainment world was waiting for him. Entering the K-drama world wasn't a piece of cake. There were thousands of hopefuls vying for the same part, and Yoo Yeon Seok was among them. He was rejected again and again. Casting directors informed him that he didn't have the right look or the right vibe for their productions. Some even informed him that he wasn't suited for lead roles. But Yoo Yeon Seok did not quit. He accepted whatever minor roles he could find, even if it meant acting as background characters with no lines. It was a difficult period for him. He found it hard to earn a living, frequently having to work part-time to sustain himself. But he persevered, hoping that one day his efforts would be rewarded. In 2003, he finally received his first major break. He appeared in the film Oldboy, a highly acclaimed film that launched him into stardom. But even at that point, his role was minor, and he was far from becoming a household name. Yoo Yeon Seok's path to becoming a star was not yet complete. The journey ahead of him was not easy, and there was too much pressure to make it big. But unbeknownst to him, the greatest challenges were still ahead. Fame finally knocked on the door of Yoo Yeon Seok in 2013 when he led the popular drama Reply 1994. His performance as lovable and affable Chilbongi captured the imagination of viewers everywhere. In one night, he was a household name, and his stardom skyrocketed. Viewers couldn't have enough of his boy-next-door appeal and dramatic range. Yet, as the world rejoiced at his newfound success, very few people had any idea what he had endured behind the camera. The limelight that had once appeared so distant was now blindingly on him, and it wasn't always gentle. The stress of keeping up his image was unbearable. Perfection was what fans wanted, and the media watched over him like hawks. Every interview, every public outing, and even his private life were being watched over. Yoo Yeon Seok was no longer an actor but a celebrity, and with that came its own share of problems. He was always in the spotlight, with minimal opportunity for privacy. Going out for coffee or hanging out with friends was a nuisance. Paparazzi trailed behind him everywhere he went, and fans mobbed him for signatures and photographs. At first, it was a nice ego booster, but the invasion of his personal space wore him down. He once stated in an interview, "Fame is like a double-edged sword. It offers you everything but also deprives you of the simplest pleasures in life." The actual problems began later. Yoo Yeon Seok hit the headlines for all the wrong reasons in 2015. There were reports about his life, with a section of his fans accusing him of being into illegal things. The media also went into an overdrive and fans were in shock and wonder. Headlines screamed out accusations and social media was filled with rumors. Some are even accused of his overnight stardom not only because of his abilities but because of illicit connections in the industry. Yoo Yeon Seok refuted the accusations, deeming them to be baseless and hurtful. He released a statement announcing, "I have always worked hard to earn my place in this industry. These were not only untrue but also hurtful to my career and personal life." But the damage was already done. His reputation suffered, and he was receiving backlash from the public and the industry. Brands started to distance themselves from him, and some of the projects he was working on were shelved. For a time, it looked like his career was over. But Yoo Yeon Seok did not want to give up. He chose to fight back, but not with words. He fought back with actions. He worked harder than ever before, accepting difficult roles that highlighted his talent and versatility. He appeared in independent movies and plays, showing that he was not a pretty face alone. Gradually but surely, he started gaining back the confidence of his fans. One of Yoo Yeon Seok's finest comebacks was in 2016 when he acted as a Korean war soldier in A Melody to Remember. His fans and critics both loved his work immensely, reminding everyone why he was a star. He followed this up with a string of hit dramas, such as the 2018 hit Mr. Sunshine. His role in the series was complex and emotional. But despite his success, the shadow of past scandal was there. He learned the hard way that fame wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Behind the glamour and the glory were tremendous pressure, scrutiny, and a darker side of the industry that many chose to avert their eyes from. Years later, he was more candid about how much it had drained out of him. In interviews, he spoke casually about the stress of being a celebrity and how badly it had affected his mental health. He admitted to experiencing bouts of self-doubt and even depression, particularly during the peak of the scandal. Rather than let it eat away at him, Yoo Yeon Seok took his experiences and made them work for him. He became outspoken for mental health awareness, using his position to urge others to seek help when they needed it. "It's okay not to be okay," he said. "We all have wars, and it's better to talk about them than to hide behind a facade of perfection." Yoo Yeon Seok's story serves as a reminder that success does not come without a price. Behind the fame and adoration are various hardships, scandals, and sacrifices. As he continues to move forward in the ever-changing realm of show business, one thing is certain: his story is far from finished, and the world is watching. What do you think of Yoo Yeon Seok's story? Will he be able to maintain his ascent to fame, or will the pressures of fame prove too much to overcome? We invite you to comment below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting stories about your favorite celebrities. Until next time, stay curious.